I can't go live today because of complications, but this video is not going to stop me. Hello. So I just woke up, made a video really early in the dang morning, so I'm going to sound crusty today. But the topic is going to be about hair. Hair. This type of hair, not like body hair, but the hair on top of your hair. Head. The crown, basically. You can see my face being puffy. Like, I literally just woke up to make this video. I'm supposed to go live, but complication happened, so I'm going to do the next video on live. I really want to know anybody's questions, but however, I'll just know the questions. Once I post this, I was just going to know the questions, and I just text you guys back on the comments about the questions. So get comfortable and get your notepad and pen and get your little rollie, you know? If you know what I mean. Like, I can't really say much. So, just page. But my hair came a long way. Like, I can tell y'all some stories about some hair. And hair about Black people. I'm not really advocating for Chinese hair, Mexican hair, white's hair, the only hair that shapes like this, like that goes towards the sun, like the only hair that does that. If you don't, think about it, we're the only race that have hair like this. You see Asians with long hair, like dogs, White people, Caucasians, they have hair like a dog. Same thing, same person, huh? Mexicans, hair, same thing, like a dog. And Indians, so-called, they think they black, they not black. Okay, they just not us. Okay, if you don't have this hair, you don't have it. You don't have that gene. Okay, you don't have that cosmetic gene. So the Indians also don't have this hair. So you can see the common ground, and all of them can be in a family together. And us, we're the only race that have this type of hair. No other race. Just saying. We the only motherfucking race. The only race. Only one. I'm just trying to make sure y'all hear me. Oh yeah, my nails. Again. I had to show you guys. I don't know. Since I'm not on all fruit diet, I've just shown you guys, like, you can still grow your nails. Your nails is still going to grow as long as you put the right nutrients. Like I told you guys, the 2 videos previously, after the after effects, I think that video, the one where I think it's 3 videos ago. I think that's after my detox, and I tell you guys how to clean the blood, provide the blood, and neutralize the blood, something like that, like detox it. So, all right, let's get this going. So, hair, lovely Black people hair. I love it. When I was young, I really didn't care for my hair. Like, my mom took care of it, like, a lot. As you Black girls know, that when you're young, your mom will be the majority of the one that take care of your hair, braid it up, or send it to a person that can braid it for her. Or the dad that probably a single dad too, He definitely don't know how to braid, god dang it. But my hair was never this natural. My hair it's natural, but I never had relaxers. I never had perms. But the only thing that was damaging my hair is always flat ironing, like a Caucasian or other races that have straight hair. It was never at its natural state. Okay? So my hair was all the way down to my mid-back, but what cost did I have to get to that point? To get to that, length, you know, and it wasn't cute at all. Like I don't know how that was cute. Just saying, like I don't know how that was cute. How that was cute, but I don't know. Whatever. Let me get to the topic. So, hair. In the first column, we're gonna be talking about is chemical intake about hair on top of your head. I just love my hair so much. Like, it came a long way. I have long, straight pieces. I had like, it was not curly at the ends. It took about a year for new growth like this. And my hair gonna be like out of my mid bag. Cause don't play with me. Like for real. Like the next within like 3 years, maybe 2. My hair gonna be like all the way down my chest. Don't play with me. Never flying in my hair. Ever. I would not fly in my hair. Since 2020, I'm not. Well, only one time. It was just 2021. But that's it. I never fly in it. Ever again. Like ever. Only braid it. Or wear twist outs. Or wear afros. Or other hairstyles that are curly and beautiful. But now, for my black girls that are struggling to grow your hair, and your hair can't grow, and it is not a fact that your hair can't grow past your shoulders. It can. And some black women have shrinkage, very short shrinkage. Of course, we ain't talking about you guys, but I'm talking about people, even when they stretch their hair, it just won't go past their shoulders. Even when it shrink, it still can't go past your, or get more volume. So I'm saying, like, yeah, like your hair can grow past your shoulders. Like it really can. Like it can grow past your shoulders no matter what. And I will tell you how to get there. Like I have so much. Like this is not those typical videos on YouTube. Yeah, I need you to get this product and it worked for me. Nah, I'm speaking about in general black people. Not what works for you. No. This is ancient knowledge. Like I'm telling you, like what you shall do. I'm not telling you what to do. What the evidence and things I will tell you guys. You're going to be considering, less by less on how to grow your hair. Less and less, but like I'm saying, like less by less, like eliminating things to do better for your hair. And I will show you guys what I mean by that. Like not show you, but tell you guys, because I don't know how to edit. This is raw, so yeah. If anybody gets on it. So, chemical intake. Relaxers, perms, shampoos, conditionings, chemical hair masks. That hinders your hair growth. Like at least 70% of the time. Like your hair is getting chemical every single time. When you turn around those bottles, you see them long lists of chemicals. Like I don't even own no chemicals. The only chemical you probably gonna see, not chemical, but like natural, is Dr. Bronner soap. And I make my own hair shampoo, soap, and all. You guys, I'm gonna talk about that in the video. But no chemicals at all. No. Like those chemical intakes hinder your hair growth. And that's why your hair not going past your shoulders. And the government not gonna tell you that. Just keep buying chemicals, buy more shampoo, get like the white girl on TV. You don't see no black hair commercials. Shampoo, not relaxers, not the perm. You know what I'm saying? They put you on TV, is the hair that on TV. They put the relaxer black girls on TV or the perms on TV, and they call them beautiful. What? Huh? So I got a chemically intake in my hair to be called beautiful? Okay. All right. Yeah, so those chemical intakes will hinder your hair so bad, like tremendously. Like, I haven't put no chemicals in my hair at all, chemical free, for 3 years. 3 years. Because the first year my hair was just short because I had cut it. I had started new, real new, and I keep cutting it and I keep cutting it because of the, I don't want to walk around here with bald head because I don't want that. Like, So I started small. I cut like this bit, and over time, new growth was coming curly. So it took a time. So this is like 2 years of new growth, along with keep chopping it every 2 months. Now I haven't chopped it since 3 months, 4 months now. So I'm letting it grow wild, and I'm not locking it. It's a locking age, and I was like, no. And it's February, so I would definitely wear my hair like this, like an afro. I'm gonna make it like more volume. So for these, other people that scared of black people, I'm like, yeah, you see what I'm working with. You see my hair. Ain't no weave. We need more women. We need more girls that embrace their hair. Embrace. Oh, let me tell you guys a story. So I went to my sister house. I have an older sister, and I have a niece, and she had locks in her hair, and me and my sister, well, I had twists out. I have twisters at the time, and my other sister, my twin, I have a twin, and I have my other sister, my twin. I'm just gonna say twin. My twin, she had an afro, like it was afro, and my niece was like, "What is wrong with your hair?" And me and my sister looking at each other like, what do you mean? It's this black girl hair. She like, oh, why it look like that? Why is it out all over the place? And I'm just like, this is what black girl have. You have it under your locks too. But, we were just, we were all, kids be catching you off guard with these questions. We're trying to make it simple as possible, but this is your natural hair. When you take your hair out of the locks, you're going to have the exact same hair. But it's crazy though, because like, y'all don't teach your kids about natural hair at all. You don't see kids with afros at all. If they did, they're gonna be like, oh, you didn't do your kids' hair? You didn't do your kids' hair? No, it's not that. That's their natural hair. But a Caucasian or I don't hate no other race. So I'm just giving reference and facts. You see any other race, they come out of the shower and they hair, or they woke up and their hair be all over the place, but all they do is put in a messy bun and they go out, or leave the hair uncombed and everything, and they go out and nobody say nothing to like, oh, okay. But if a black person come out with uncombed and everything, and they look like, oh, you having a bad hair day? Oh, like you get all types of remarks and comments, opinions, and just looking like, what about this chick over here? Oh well, I guess I'm tripping. Okay, next topic is texture. I think I already talked about texture, about the difference in white, black, and any other race, Asians, Mexicans, and Indians. Don't have all is beautiful, but ours is a different type, and it needs a different care. We don't have the same hair genetics, and there's no hair types. Talking about 5C, 4C, I don't know if it's on 5C, but 4C, 3C, 3A, no. That only exists because we've been mixing. Yeah. Mixing with straight hairs. When you mix, your hair is curly by default. You will never really ever see a black person with a white, well, Caucasian, Indian, white. I said it, like the full race. I mentioned Mexicans and all that with the straight hair, but with the straight hair. I'm talking about those with the straight hair. You don't see them, when you see them mix, you always see a baby come out with curly hair. Our hair is by default curly. We are the first original hair type. There's no such thing as 4C, none of that. I'll explain throughout the whole video about that. Like, there's no, like, it doesn't matter. You don't need a certain shampoo for 4C. This is complete, no. Let me tell you guys. Okay, now here's the next topic. Okay, we talked about chemical intake and texture. Now we're going to talk about the pH of water on our hair. Yeah. I was like, what the heck is the pH on water? What do you mean? What I mean by that is when you get, okay, so we're talking about household water. When in salon waters, I'm putting them together. So when you wash your hair, or shampoo it, is that the water, well, your hair pH is at 5.5. It likes the neutral acid. But when we get in the shower or get your hair done in the salon, it's very alkaline, like maybe above 7, maybe above 7. Like it goes straight to 8 sometimes. So, like, as you know, that they use chemicals to clean the so-called water we drink and take showers with. Even our skin is a 5.5. So that's where you come out the shower ashy. And then also the chemical intake strip the hair of the oils and the nutrients. So when you're done taking a shower with the shampoo, done taking a shower and done getting your hair done in the salon bowl, your hair becomes dry. So this is why they intake conditioning or hair mask or oiling your scalp. This is all done on purpose, literally. And that's why your hair becomes so dry. Even with the ladies that shrink so much because it's dehydrated. It is dehydrated, especially by the chemicals in your hair. It's brittle. That's what when they do this, the freaking curls come out. The little curly bees, little flakes come out, even dandruff. And I'll tell you about what dandruff is. It just come out. Just keep coming out. And you just, I'm just trying to, and you see all that stuff coming out. I'm like, what are you doing? what are you doing? Oh my God. But, yes, stop. Change the water filter. And there's such thing as hard and soft water. Hard water is heavy chemicals onto the hair, making the hair very brutal. Soft water is clean, like a waterfall. Our ancestors went in the forest and not even washed their hair, but they used herbs and they put the hair in the waterfall. Or they find a clean lake, which our lake, 99% is clean at the time. Not 90, I would say 80. In rivers, and they dip their hair, they, massage it, and they don't really need much, unless it's like royalty type thing in the village, or tribes, or whatever you guys call it. They use a certain rumen to clean and nourish their hair for certain events or something, but it don't happen frequently because we never really need to clean our hair for real. It's like our hair is very, very spiritual in a whole lot of things. And this is called a crown. So, of course, you keep it up. You don't really need much to do it. And it is very light. Like you barely feel it. Like a crown, right? So, we never really partake. Never really. We never partake in chemicals in our hair until we was introduced into the world with relaxer, perms, shampoo, conditioning, hair masks. And so another thing, hair masks. People use banana, avocado, all that fruits in their hair, and they get more results from that. I wonder why. Because they have no chemicals in it. And avocado is naturally acid in a way for the hair. So that's why it comes out so smooth and beautiful and nice. But when you got the shower, your skin all dry, hair all brittle. Unlike Caucasians and Asians and them, their hair just come out and looking all beautiful and stuff, and hair all soft and stuff. And like us, we gotta suffer, like always, like struggling. The world we live in, yeah, the world we live in. So yeah, change the water filters. The solution right there, like change the water filters, the tap. You can use seawater. Seawater cleans the hair and makes sure it's dehydrated. You can use seawater. Sea salt, seawater. You can wash your hair in the shampoo and water. No, you can wash your hair in the water. Or you just massage it in it. Like stuff gonna stop. Mucus stuff gonna come out your hair. Like some crazy stuff. Okay. I keep touching my hair like it's soft and smooth and nothing's really falling out. Hair's supposed and then when you test your hair, get like one string and then try to pull it. If it come off immediately, one pull, your hair is very, very weak. Very weak. I can do it all day and it's not gonna budge. It's gonna hurt. Like, cause I remember back then, my hair was brutal. Every time I pull it, I keep pulling it. Like it don't hurt. But when I do pull it today, it hurts because it's that strong. It's the resistance. It's a lot. I didn't tell you about that. Okay. Now let's talk about air. The world we live in basically like a fishbowl. For you people who knows, you live in somewhat like a fishbowl. And I told you guys in the previous videos that when it rains or be foggy, it purifies the air and there's also a humidity. And the air never really dry. Depends on what location you're in, that there's really a dry area due to man's cultivations. But I'm talking about right now, there's always around 15% of water floating. Like, like when it's foggy, basically like that. So it's like, stay here. So that some people need air purifiers because they don't have much moisture around the house. And some people have too much moisture where they need like a dehumidifier. I don't know what you call those where it takes all the water air out. So yeah, and we need that in our hair. We need that in the trees. And the trees filter it and it need moisture. Yeah, it's like basically water. Water's still gonna be out. That's natural water. So when you do see humidity outside or fog, go out there. You need some water in your skin. You looking like dryness. You about to turn white. Why you ashy? You look like you turning white. Turn white. What are you doing? Go outside and get some humidity. Get some fog. Our hair needs that. Black people hair need that. Specifically, like black people hair. This is why it's always dehydrated. Black people need that type of humidity around. You can use a spray bottle, but spray bottle will dry your hair out. If it's a sink, it's gonna dry your hair out. But use like clean water. Use clean water. You can use distill, just don't use too much. And make sure you're refilling your water bottles every single day, cause that water just sitting in there ain't it. Especially in the plastic, because we don't have spray glass bottles. Some people can, you can afford it, but I'm talking about people with plastic. It's not gonna. It's dry and it's dirty. It get dirty really fast in the bottle. So change it every time you use it. Every time, or use a little bit, put a little bit at the bottom, and spray it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and chemical intake. Back to that topic. I'm talking about not only just shampoos and conditioning. I'm talking about when you style your hair, like gel. You put your hair in gel, freezing your hair in time. Okay, great, we can do that. Chemicals. When you style your hair, all the dang chemicals. Chemicals gotta go. I haven't used no chemical. I don't remember the last time I want to use chemicals on my hair. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. So next topic. Well, I don't don't think I'm finished. Yeah. So, air. Just make sure you let your hair breathe. Please. Like, let your hair breathe. Even from braids. Even though your hair is still breathing on the scalp, just let it breathe. Like this part of your hair. To breathe. Like, let it breathe. And it will benefit the hair a lot. Especially outside. Especially for the black people. You know, when black people always end up saying when you out in the summertime, oh, it's hot. What, that wig? Take that wig off and you won't be hot. God dang. It's like wearing a coat for your head. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you okay? Like, let's be for real. So people, let's talk about wigs. Wig, what are you wearing your wig for? What are you protecting? You protecting from what? People? Is somebody gonna like shoot your hair down or something? Like, yeah, no. Well, so you basically protecting hair from water, rain, wind, and air. Well, 4 elements. And there's 5 elements, but I'm talking about that in this video. 4 elements. I think, yeah, so water, air, the sun, which is fire, and y'all help me out on the 4th one. Okay, just y'all know what I'm talking about. Just look up the 4 elements. Okay, I just forgot. Okay, it's too early morning for that. So, yeah, wig. And let me tell you that here's more evidence. So when I was young, there was people that wear wigs, and I was just like, everybody was wearing a natural hair most of the time with braids too. And I got nothing against braids, because braids is wonderful. At least you can take it out, and it's wonderful. Ancient people were still wearing braids, but it was not with extinction braids. It was just naturally their hair. So, people that wear wigs, when I was young, I had one person that wore a wig, and their hair was like up here, like to their eyebrow, and she was a black woman. Okay, we talking about black people. Still, forever, I advocate for black people because I'm black. So, and this person here was right here, and I was like, I think I was in the 8th grade. So when I got older and outside of high school and graduated, their hair was like right here. Like, I'm like, and then sometimes shorter. And just like, it's basically the same length. What are you doing? Like, so you protect your hair, and your hair staying the same length. It barely grew. It's 7 years. 4 years, it barely grew. And my hair grew faster than yours. What? And then she color it. We're talking about color in a minute. The wig, it's like most of the people I encountered that wore wigs, their hair stayed in the same length. Same length. 99% of the time. So observe. I like to observe. It's like, it doesn't make sense. Like, what you protecting your hair? You need those elements for your hair to grow. Period. You need those elements for your hair to grow. Yeah. You see why the hair didn't grow in that dang wig? It hinders the air. It hinders the light. It hinders the water. It's not even you. The wig's not even you. That's why you're a different person every time you get it done. Like, what are you doing with a Caucasian hair? Or horse hair? Who cares? They're all straight. And then the ones that get curly, it's not even your hair. Your hair's still short. See, you self-hate. You don't like your hair in the natural state. You don't feel pretty when your hair is natural state. I always feel pretty. I feel pretty. I love my hair, and I don't care. I haven't worn a wig since. Because it's my hair and it's black. We shouldn't. You know how much money you can save and stop buying wigs. I'm just saying. But there's some people that don't feel pretty without wearing those things in the top of their head. But you can have long hair and be even more pretty without that wig when you actually grow your hair. So what's the point in wearing wigs in protective hairstyle and your hair don't grow? So at this point, you in this cycle of wearing wigs. What you gonna do when you get old? You gonna wear the wig still? Your hair gonna be like up here still? Like, I don't get you people. Stop wearing wigs. Stop it. This video is about black girl hair and why your hair is always short. Stop wearing wigs. Stop it. I ain't gonna tell you what to do and go in your house and be like, hey, stop wearing the wig. That's on you. If you want your hair to be continuously short, be my guest. You know, it's your life, it's your world. Keep wearing that wig. Yeah. And some wigs give you them edges and you ain't gonna have no edges. You gonna be one of those ladies, edges way back here. Their hair, descending hairline. Be my guest. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Not me. So, and the type of scarves. Now we're talking about scarves. Okay, so we get silk. We don't want satin, but we need silk. There's actually a plant that actually feel like silk. So get silk for your hair, okay? Because they don't pull your edges like the cloth. Like when you get your hair shampoo or when you wash your hair in the shower, it strips your hair. So let the hair air dry. You let your hair air dry. Let it air dry. It's okay. I mean, you can comb it while it's still wet and stuff, but let it air dry. Air dry, air dry it, air dry it. That's what I do. Minimum of drying it out with a towel, because our ancestors never did that. Just let it air dry. It's just water. Calm down. You're not gonna die. Just put the towel on your neck and just let it air dry. You know, you can just let it, dry it up on the edges, because, it'd be dripping like crazy. Like waterfalls. Like, what a drip, drip, drip. So, yeah, let me know that. So, in this silk scarf when you go to sleep, when you go to bed, and silk pillows. I have a silk pillow right now. It's very silky. So if I forget to wear a scarf, I just silk pillow. Use a silk pillow. And yeah, that's how I do it. And edges, it's thanking me. Like, I didn't have no edges back then. Like, I barely had any, because I always, took the edges back there and cut it, and then whoop. Now my hair's growing slowly by surely. So get like me, you know what I'm saying? Get like me. Okay, next on my list is that our hair is the sensor. So when you block a sensor, nothing can get through and nothing can go past. So it's like basically cutting your hair. Coloring your hair. So you basically color your hair and your hair is basically dead. That's what they call it, hair dye. Your hair is dead. It just died once you color it. And there goes new hair growth that is alive coming out of there. So your hair can't sense the environment. Your hair senses. So like a Medusa, like the woman Medusa, and she's a black woman. She's the color green. That's for another video. And she have sensors. It's not really snakes, but hair really do lift up and give her knowledge and attack. That's what when we wear our hair afros, they will say it's a weapon, or they look at you like, oh, can I pet your hair? Pet your hair. Where it replicates the Medusa like a snake. Will you pet the snake? Okay, yeah, don't touch my hair. Don't let nobody touch your hair, because your hair is a crown. It's like saying you want to go to the queens and like, can I touch your crown? You know damn well what they gonna say. Hey, they will get security. What are you doing? You too close. So don't let anybody touch your hair. I mean black people too, because this is your sacred area. Like, don't, even other parts of the areas. What I'm saying, like, don't let them touch your hair at all. This is why grandmas back in the day, they were specific with who does their child hair, who does their hair. And they always kept in the community, because their skin, their people, they know what to do with their hair. So my black people that go to a white Caucasian salons or Asian or anything like that, no, they don't know nothing about black warty hair. We're the only species with this type of hair, and I cannot stress this enough. I have to say it like 10, 20 times. So, yes, do not dye that hair. Oh, your hair gonna be short once again. This is why you always have to get a trim when you get your hair done. This is why you always have to get a treatment when your hair is colored. So trim, and you always gotta get a chop, because those edges at the end been burnt off and it's already been dead. It's been dead. It's just been waiting to either die off or chopped off. And over time, your hair will get shorter and shorter until your new growth go back to the length that you had previously colored for. I do not advocate for chemically colored hair. No. Even henna, Henna, those naturally so-called colored hair that's not natural, that's still chemicals, heavy metals too. Coloring your hair is also heavy metals, and someday people will definitely develop Alzheimer's and anemia, all that type of things on the head. It's because in the head, it's on your hair. It correlates. It's right there. It's in your face. I'm never coloring my kids' hair, my hair. I do not advocate coloring hair. Back in our ancient time before, beyond ancient time, I'm trying to use my words carefully because I'm about to say something that will probably get my video down. So, back in time, ancient time, they used naturally coloring from plants. And it didn't last that long at all. It didn't last that long. It wasn't permanent. I need to know that that there's always a replicate of what our ancestors used to do. So yes, we used to color hair, but it didn't stay that long. It's probably like 3 days type thing. Just like tattoo, we did have tattoos, but it wasn't chemicals, and it had no chemicals. It was natural, and it stayed there. And they also use it as scars. Scars will mimic a tattoo. So, yeah. About that topic, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting you guys know, like, stop with the chemicals, perms, relaxers. Like, that's not going to grow your hair at all. It's not. I'm going to show you guys a before and after picture, but this is bye-bye. You're going to be a baddie when you're natural hair. You're going to be a baddie. Just wear your natural hair. You're going to be a baddie. You a baddie now. Wear your natural hair. Let it be afro. It's your hair. If somebody got a problem, at least you got haters now. At least you popping with your natural hair, period. You are pretty with your natural hair, regardless. You are pretty without those fake nails. You are pretty without that lashes on. You are pretty without putting makeup on your face. Because you're black. You're a black woman. You don't need all that. You don't. Most women, y'all are gorgeous without the makeup. And now you're going to end up looking like Becky next door. Oh, she wearing makeup, you wearing makeup. You got a wig, she got a wig. She got long nails, you got long fake nails. I mean, I guess everybody look the same. Oh, she got BBL, she got BBL. I mean, everybody look the same now. I guess so. Okay, so next topic. Stop flying iron your hair, please. Stop, because it's not your natural hair at all. That's what hinders your hair growth also. Your hair slows down a lot when you fly iron your hair, and I'm the witness of having my hair fly iron a lot. And I know so much about hair because I went to school for it, and I also worked with my mom for about 7 years. Shampoo people here. Shampoo and chemically, and relax. I waxed a few times and perm. It was mostly old ladies. And you guys know, you seen that link where relaxes and perms cause fibroids, cancer, and other things. Just stop. Oh yeah, that wig, they're gonna get you in that wig too. They're gonna get you in that wig. You're not safe. Wig people ain't safe. I stopped. And why you hear always itching every time you pat your hair. Even those sew-ins, people, I advocate a little bit, but it still got chemicals in it. And then y'all use it for straight hairs. No, even closures, frontals, all that gotta go. Y'all be patting your hair, it chemicals. They getting you. You ain't safe. Chemically putting chemicals in your hair. A lot. No matter how many times you put apple cider on the dang boots. Yeah, chemicals, sweetheart. Chemicals will get you. Oh my God. Like, I really want to tell you how deep this go, but YouTube can only let you say limited things without letting you really gonna take it down. But I will make like a seminar for that, but that's like 2 years from now. But I would definitely make you like money worth, like so much. I have for you guys, so much. So next topic. So we already talked about hair, air, pH to water, texture, and hair intake. Chemical intake. Now we're going to talk about infections and dirts. Not the dirt outside, but I'm talking about infections as in dandruff, dirty hair, and the difference between other people's dirty hair. So black people here, our hair get dandruff really bad. We don't get no bugs in our hair though, unless you hanging out with bugs and stuff. Like, you okay? But that's for like most of the kids that go outside and stuff, play in the dirt. But we ain't talking about that. So infections like dandruff in our hair, on the scalp, right? There's a difference between our hair that get dirt and white people that get dirt. They get lice. I know that for a fact that 99.99999% of white people get lice. Yes, they got animal hair, just like dogs. They get lice. Dogs that get lice in their hair, white people get lice. Yeah, I'm not far-fetched with this stuff. I'm telling you, I'm gangster. I'm deep in this. Like, I know the difference. And I know who I am. If you know who you am, not if, when you do, nobody can play with you. I know all the organs in my body. Like, I know a lot. Like, no, you gotta know who you are so you won't be recommended. That's why you hear every black movie, know who you are. I'm talking about you gotta go deep to know who you are. You gotta know. You gotta know. I know. You can clearly know that you know who you are when you wear your natural hair. Period. I look at women and they don't wear the natural. They don't know who they are. You don't. You just don't. Because you don't feel pretty. You just don't feel pretty with your natural hair. You don't know who you are. You don't know how powerful your hair is. Your hair is powerful than any other hair race. And that's something to be proud of. Flex. I flex this hair. I'm like, yeah, you see this? Karen. You see this volume? Guess what? It's going to get even bigger. I'm going to block you in the movies. The movies being, my hair being in the way. She probably looking like this. Can you move your hair? Like, no, it's my natural hair. What do you want to do about it? You can't do nothing about it because my hair. My crown. It's like saying you move your crown. Like, you move your face. Go get a new seat. Anyway, so that's the difference between lice and dirt and infections, which our hair don't get affected. Their hair get affected. They have to get like a whole treatment shut down. Oh my God. Stay away from people. Like, yeah. And black people don't get lice. Don't play with me. The only reason you get lice is you hanging out with them, or you hanging in the dirt, or you have dogs. Stop with the foolishness. No, for real. Like, don't try no black people. We don't get lice. Don't do that. Black lice. No. Dogs. You hanging out with dogs. You sleeping with dogs in your bed. You shouldn't be in your bed. Your bed is a sacred area. What you doing? We never did that. Our ancestors never slept. No. This is why people sleep with dogs, because they close to them. They genetically close to them. Dogs' best friends, men's best friends. That's for the white man. Because they stimulate each other. But not black people. Poodles, no, that's genetics. That's like GMO. That's GMO dog. They did it for shows. Those poodles were mainly for shows. Come on, honey. Come on, mess with me. Lambs, selectively breed. Don't play with me. By man. Not by us though. Not black people. We did that, but not like that. For hair, no. To take hair from them. No, we didn't do that. Period. Sheeps, leopards, lambs. No, don't play with me. Selective breeding right there. We no. We the only one. Don't play. We the only one. Flex here. This is flex. Flex. You better flex what you're working with. So, dandruff is basically yeast. It is yeast. It's yeast. It's yeast. It's yeast. How? Stop eating that bread. Stop eating starches. Stop it. Stop eating pasta. Pasta. Stop with the pasta. Can we stop with the pasta? Lower it down. Eat more fruits and vegetables, at least. And then eat more of that. Just eat more of that. Just eat more. That's how you get yeast, all that in your hair. When I was young, that's all I ate was bread and pasta. I don't think I really ate fruits. Because all we had in our deep freezer was pounded bread. So that's how I know. And it correlates. Yeast is in your hair. Basically, dandruff is just another way of saying it. It's a different location in your body. Same thing. Yeah. Start eating cheese too and dairy. Because it definitely goes on your brain. On your head, it comes up. I haven't got no dirt. And by that, yeast and dirt, you don't really have to shampoo. No, you don't even have to wash it because our hair was that clean. I'm trying to let you know, like, these correlate. Like, your diet actually do correlate with your hair. Like, for real. It does. Even happy hormones, when you have fun, your hair grow faster, your nails grow faster. You start to glow when you're happy, right? But when you're not, your hair starts to go slow, your nails starts to go slow, your skin starts to break out. Yeah, it does correlate. Your diet does correlate. Like, 75%. Everything else would be like 30. 30. Yeah, 30. So, your diet does matter. Like, it really do matter. Like, a lot. And I don't get dirt. Like, I haven't washed my hair over 2 months. And that's not nasty, girl. This is black girl hair. So, we can go months without washing it. White, they can get infections, lice coming in their hair. I'm telling you, our hair is different. Like I said in the beginning of the video, nobody got our hair. Nobody else. Period. So, yes, that's the only reason why you get all that dirt. And I will have a solution for that. So much. I had a lot of dandruff, like every single 2 weeks. I just got my hair done. I have a lot of dandruff. I had a lot of oily hair, so that also helped me with very dry hair. But I don't have oily hair now since I've been using chemicals basically my whole life. So I have to put in natural products to help my hair not be so brittle and grow and sustain that growth and strength throughout the whole time. So yeah, this crown is beautiful and lovely. It will grow every single time, every single day. It's growing and it's growing and it's growing. But yes, clean hair, don't play. See, with dandruff. No yeast. Like, I'm telling you guys, this gonna change your life. All this information I gave you, apply it, and your hair will grow. But it would take some time. It took me some time too, but I never really worn wigs for real, so I'm lucky, and I'm not one of those like fake girls on the line. That's fake hair, fake nails, and everything. Yeah, that's considered fake. Okay, not judging anybody. That's considered fake. So yes, I've been never really into that. I was into like natural hairstyles and stuff mainly. Okay, so next topic is not all curly hairstyles are good for the hair. And what I mean by that, Of course, you can do curly hairstyles, natural hairstyles, but I'm saying like you doing it every day, like every single day. I had one friend I used to go to school with, and her hair was long too, just as long as mine, but hers was a little bit longer, and she was a black girl, and she always did her hair every 2 days, like I think it's like every day, and she just keep doing it every time she get home, and her hair got even shorter. I was like, how you hair get so short? Oh my god, it's like this is like in 6 month span, maybe a year. I was like, your hair getting shorter. I've been noticing it. She's like, oh, I've been doing bantu now. I think they be taking my hair. I'm like, oh, and then she be doing the curly hair. So I do remember that, and I was like, oh, so I was thinking, I'm like, dang. So it's like you gotta make sure, if you do a curly hairstyle, let that be 2 weeks of that hair. Like let that be 2 weeks. You can't be manipulating, like less manipulation. Like you need to, when you do it, and don't cone it, and that's how you get more hair shed, and so you're telling the hair to get shorter, yeah, release from the resistance of band from your hair, and just like, oh, it makes sense. Well, now I mean, like, I figured it out like 7 years later. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, stop manipulating your hair. Stop trying to do bantu knots every day. And not only bantu knots, but like curly hairstyles. Let's touch. Let's touch up the crown. Let's touch. Let's touch. Greater your hair grow. Just do like the guys. Let's touch. Just don't be like them though. Like their hair is crazy. Like they don't keep it up. We ain't dirty. That's dirty. The guys need help. I got you guys. I got a video for you men. But hair for women, we need to stop. We need to stop with all that chemicals. This is why your hair is not growing. It's not growing. You need to exercise at least 15 minutes. 15 minutes will get you a long way. Like a lot. Like, and then it brings back oil when you work out and your hair start to sweat and poof up. And I was like, that's a good thing. Good thing. A very much good thing. So yeah, all my hair. Can't believe it though. I remember that I want my hair poofy and stuff, and I was like, my hair got so many straight pieces, and I don't want my hair to be too short, and I don't want to always be like wide up in my brain. Now look at me. So next topic, different frequencies. I already told you guys that our hair is alive, and it's the crown, and it's like basically like a Medusa, and it can attack. But we live in a frozen world, and I can tell you guys about that in a different topic. So don't let people touch your hair. Your hair is always the crown. Your hair does absorb an environment. It absorbs everything. So basically the sensors. It's the sensors. They have to observe and then react around the environment. That's it. That's all. So if you like in a dirty area, your hair can absorb that dirtiness. Or if you go to a party, you're gonna still smell that sensation in the party of your hair, and this is why you shall clean hair when you go to parties or go out of state or out of country. It does absorb. This is once you wash your body, you gotta clean your hair out, not with them shampoos, not the dang shampoo, not with the dang shampoo, sweetheart. You only y'all guys also use it to knock all the dandruff. That's the only shampoo I got to clean all the nasty dandruff I got on me. Of course, stop eating the way you do. You just correlate everything else outside of yourself instead of stuff inside your body. Once I did that 7 detox, I realized a lot of things. A lot. From even, this is not topic related, but like for girls for the cycle, I remember starting my detox. My vegan, my plant-based journey, changing my diet to a lipid. It went from 7 days to 5 days. Now it went 5 days to 3 to 4 days. And it stayed there until I went my detox, and it's only like 1.5. Sometimes just one whole day. Even the cramps is gone. Like, testimony is on the way. No, for real. Okay, that's all the topics I had to talk about. I will give you guys solutions. Just give me a minute. So, chemical intake, texture, pH of water, air, color, infection of dirt. Not all curly hairstyles are the same. and different frequency touches the crown. Do not. I just call it different frequencies because don't let the people touch your hair. Your hair absorb the area, and your hair is the crown. So don't let nobody pet your hair like a dang zoo. Even though we look that fascinating, because we're the only people with our hair. That's why you see every other race, everywhere you go, they is fascinated. Know who you are. They are fascinated. I mean, that's I don't know. It's just something that's something to brag about. I'm like, oh, you see this? Oh, okay. Period. Okay. The ongly hair like this. So, solutions. I have. Wait, and then let's talk about statistics. Okay, so once your hairs grow, okay, so the average hair growth per year for Black people, specifically Black people, because I had to type in Black people because they said something higher. I'm like, that's not possible. Not the Black people today in the United States. So the average hair growth per year for Black people is 4 inches per year. Not even that, sometimes 2. But like they going like average in Americans, just add it all together. Like people that does their hair like poorly diet and stuff, they don't care, and they added the good people that actually like took care of their hair. Black people, 4 years, coming out 4 years. Because the white people, they was growing hair 6 to 10 inches. It was like growing fast. And not even white. They got the other Asians too, and their hair grow faster because they actually don't cover their hair from elements. We're the only Black people that cover it from elements. Oh, it's too hot. Oh, I can't get my hair wet. Oh, it's too humidity out here. I'm like, come on now. You don't, come on, man. It just rain. God dang it. It just water. I go outside without a coat sometimes. I mean, like, if it's like drizzling, like just a little bit of drizzling, of course I got a coat on, but I don't cover it. I don't cover my hair. I just let my hair just get the rainwater, just a little bit. It's not that serious. That's it. That's it. It's just water. It's okay. You're not gonna die. You okay. You okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, for real, it's okay. It's okay. It's not in the world. So yes, we need to do better. 4 inches, barely. Not most women don't even have 4 inches to be the same length all day. So it's basically like 2 inches for you Black people. My hair grew about 4 inches. Every time. It doesn't disappoint. I'm telling you. This is for all Black women. It's not for hair type 4C. This is for 2C hair people type. This is 4A. No, nigga, this is all Black people here. Okay, this is for all Black. So solutions I have for you guys. I have hair products, and you can contact me at morose.9. You can DM me. I don't have a website at the moment. Me and my sister is working with a website, and it should be up around April or May. But I have products. You can pre-order now. I make all the hair products. I make my own hair product. I make my hair butters. I make hair treatment butters. Everything come from herbs and everything come from nature. I don't use glass. It's lead free. It's all organic. It's chemical free. Oh, can't forget about that. Chemical free. So yes, I only have 10 available. Or maybe I have 7. Because somebody used that products already. And be my guest. Just tell me what's happening to your hair. I have treatments. I have a hair mask treatment. I have a shampoo cleanser. It's not really soapy, but it's a cleanser. It's clean your scalp, basically. It's a cleanser. I have a mask, a cleanser, and basically a shampoo to give you more nutrients in hair. Not really shampoo. It's like really shampoo. Like it brings nutrients. Like it's gonna the cleanser. You're supposed to use it only within 4 months. You can't use it beyond 4. Maybe you can use it up to 6 months, but don't use it more than that 6 months time frame. Don't use it for a year, unless you have to use it. You gotta clean your hair. It's like it's a treatment. It's a cleanser, and I will have details once you buy it. It's a cleanser. It cleans your hair. That's how I did it for the first few weeks. Is to, like, my hair was already stripped, so, but my hair was always itchy. It was always dirty. My hair can never just do anything. Like, it was just bad. It was stiff. It was horrible. But what the thing I have is going to be very nutritive to the hair, and it's very pH balanced for the hair, so it's going to help it once. Like, yeah, it's going to help it, especially the water. Like, use less, like, once you rinse it, and stuff like that, and then hair's going to be like back soft. Like, it's going to feel soft once you rinse it, even though the water is very alkaline. Is once you rinse cleans that off and stuff, your hair going to be all smooth and soft, and like, oh, it's like, it's so soft and silky, like in a curly way. Soft and silky in a curly way. You're gonna be looking like, oh, you wearing a wig, sis? I'm like, good, it's natural. Yeah, like, I'm telling you guys, your hair's gonna transform. I've been doing this for about a year or two. Yeah, I didn't really keep record. I'm just say 2020. Yeah, and yes, so feel free to buy the products if you're interested, whenever, or you feel like it. Just contact me on my Instagram. Like, yes, my page is private for now. My page is private for now. It's gonna be private for a little good minute. Like, I'm doing a lot. I'm going through a lot, and it's gonna be public. And I will have a business page. Me and my sister gonna make a business page for the products and medical products and natural products. Like, everything's gonna be naturally made. Everything's gonna be from Mother Earth. It's basically like having luxury products, but are you worth it? That's all I gotta say is, are you worth it? That's all. That's it. I know I'm worth it. I always use natural products every single time, and it's worth it. Look at me. It's natural. I use natural products for my face. I have natural hair products for my hair. It's not too heavy. It's not too light where it's like, oh, I don't feel nothing on my hair. Yeah, it's gonna be worth your money. Like, I know what I'm doing. Clearly, I know what I'm saying. Clearly. But if you guys have any questions, I wish I can see the questions now, but I'll just answer it in the comments, and I will definitely go live again. And I will show you guys my before and after pictures, even my after my detox, because I never forgot. And yeah, just contact me on my Instagram at morose.9, or it's in the description of. Yes, it's in the description of my Instagram name and the products names, and I give you guys a detail through the DM of what you want, if you are interested onto the products, and I got you guys. I only have 10 available for now, but others over time I will have like 20, 30, 40, 50 hair products for you guys to transform for Black people. This is specifically for Black people. There's no chemicals. You're not going to flip in the back. You're going to see agua and gynogen. And like, when you go in your, like, if you're home, go in your cabinet if you got shampoos and stuff, or go on Google and type in shampoos ingredients, or look in the ones at home. Look behind, and I don't have that long ingredient. I don't have that. I have natural ingredients where you can actually read, and it can absorb in your hair, and your hair can actually read it like a computer. I have natural ingredients. I can't stress this enough. You're not going to turn it around and be like, Mom, how you say this long word? Like, nah. This is not food where you just looking behind the ingredients and you see that long ingredient. And I don't even eat chemical food either. I mean, it plays a part of your diet of your hair. Tighten on my nails long. And my nails gonna be super, super long. I'm gonna be like on Instagram, like, y'all see this? I'm gonna be like, just like them fake nail girls that be taking pictures like this. I'm gonna do exactly like this in the natural hair, natural nails. It's gonna be over with. It's over with. But for free, if you are interested, is to DM me about the hair products and you want your hair to change today. And I will have skin products. I will have It's basically medical skin products, natural cosmetics going to be on the website with no chemicals. Like, everything is for you guys, for my black people. I'm here for the black community, and I love y'all. Like, I'm here for you guys. This is why showing up for you guys, for real. Yeah, love you guys. That's the solution right there. Just change your diet too, though. Just change it. Change it. You know, once you know, you do better. I love using that. Once you know it, now you can't go back because you know it now. Now it's up to you to change that. So that's it about hair topics, hair, black girl hair, about black hair. Yeah, I just love it. We need more women. We need more girls. We need more of these type of black people to show their hair that you are worthy with your hair out. Your hair deserves to be out, to be recognized. It's out here. We the only ones out here like this. So yeah, peace, y'all. Love y'all. I hope this is very informative. Well, it is. Honestly. But yeah, bye.